Hey everybody, this week's episode is brought to you by Deep Creek Glassworks. Ornaments, pendants, straws, marbles, wine glasses, and functional glass, all unique, durable, and handcrafted. Support a local artist and visit Tanner at Deep Creek Glassworks. That's www.etsy.com/shop/Deep Creek Glassworks. That's WORX. Their creations are stronger glass than what you'll find in stores, so take it from their hands into your home at Deep Creek Glassworks. And just for our listeners, if you enter promo code SUPERFUN, you'll get 10% off of your next order. Once again, that's www.etsy.com/shop/Deep Creek Glassworks.
Welcome to the super fun game review podcast. Go Mega Ultra Between Review Show down. All right, guys, welcome to MUBRS.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Oh my God.
Bajork.
Because
Because Bajork.
Bajork.
The singer, Bajork.
Bajork.
Yeah. God, that was terrifying.
You have to add syllables to the end.
Yeah,
Bajork.
of course.
Bajork.
That's how you keep
Okay.
that copyright going.
Okay.
Mhm.
Por qué?
So, what's going on, guys? What's new in your lives?
Not watching the latest Avengers. You're welcome. So don't say a word. Hey, just want to throw that out there so no one says anything.
I hate you, 3000.
Fuck you. Already right there. Fuck you, Ralph. Fuck you.
Batman has sex with a female Joker
Oh shit.
In Avengers?
in Avengers.
How does that work?
It just does, apparently.
A lot of licensing.
A lot
Yeah.
A lot of red tape.
multiple multiverses.
Although I will say, if you want to throw some Game of Thrones references in there, it's you wouldn't burn me up with that.
Oh.
Oh, it's that meme thing I sent you guys the other night.
Mhm.
They've done one for every episode of this season so far.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's tons of
wait,
those.
the
That's a
BuzzFeed
common.
memes?
That's a common meme
Okay.
format.
Though I would say,
Spoilers with no context.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
whatever.
I've seen those, yeah.
even though this season has not been the most fulfilling season, they have had some of the greatest meme quality
Oh, yeah.
screenshots like to date.
The memes are better than the show.
And
Arya
they
got
kind of
filled
are.
this season.
Really?
Be honest, like,
She did.
we'll have another full talk once the show's over.
Yeah, it's gonna get
We're gonna have
full.
like a Game of Thrones spoiler cast. It'll be great.
But I
Yeah.
really want to say, like, the first 3 episodes I thought were pretty good. In fact, the second episode is one of my favorite episodes they've ever done.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with any of the episodes this season. I think people are like so invested, and I think what the problem was, or is rather,
People were too hyped up.
people got
Yeah.
so hyped up, and they were like, "No, I know it's this theory." So then when they don't do that fucking theory, everyone's like, "Oh, this sucks." Blah blah blah. Like, fucking chill. The show is fucking awesome.
I mean, it was honestly, personally, it felt a little rushed to where it's at. I mean, granted, with like, there's one episode left. It did feel a little. The writing's not as good. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Ralph. You're not wrong, Ralph. You're not wrong. You know what?
It's
I'm
because
just
it's
gonna
because
stop
it's
there.
the most battle packed and most action packed season that they've had. 100%. There's not been 2 giant fucking wars.
Not
in,
two.
in, the,
That's
in, in the
true.
span of a
That's
season.
true.
That's the thing. They had to focus on giant actions happening in this season, so that's going to hurt the writing.
Well, episode 3, 80% I couldn't see, so...
Yeah,
saved-
I mean
they
that
saved
was
some
that
money
was
there.
that was bad, but like
5
was
or
the-
season
The
6.
condensing
yeah,
they had
but
to do.
but not anywhere to the scale of an entire episode. You would see the aftermath of these battles, except for like War of the Bastards. Everything else was like this truncated, like, okay, they're about to go, and here's the end.
You know,
Yeah.
like, was that season 1 or season 2 where Tyrion gets knocked out? at the start of the battle.
Oh,
yeah.
Blackwater. That was season 3 or 4. I believe.
No.
There's
we
one
get-
before
yeah.
Blackwater, but
That was season.
that's a
I
good
think that was
point.
season 1.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're both kind of like that. Though Blackwater, I don't think they pulled any punches. I think here's our budget. Here's the green fire. Now you see it.
Yeah.
Yep, here's the green fire, and it's over because Tyrion got knocked unconscious.
That too.
Yeah. So, like, it's just, it's a matter of they had to switch, and the director for all of these really epic battles that they had, like Battle of the Bastards and stuff like that, that guy is an action director, and that's how he directed 2 of these 6 episodes.
Hardhome, I think.
Yeah,
and,
he
Battle of the
Hardhome,
Bastards.
Battle of the Bastards. Like, it's the same director, so the writing might not be there. There's definitely like one glaring plot hole that I don't like, but other than that, I think it's just a different direction, and it took on a different tone than what everyone was expecting it to end. It's not so much games. This isn't really the Game of Thrones. This is the wars that propagate the Game of Thrones, because the whole title of Game of Thrones really is about everybody positioning themselves to take the throne.
Yeah.
That's the game
No, I get that.
itself.
You know that.
Right, but there hasn't been a lot of that
No.
in this season, and I think that's where a lot of people think it's bad writing. But look, these 2 giant battles, they had to happen, because if they just could you imagine okay, here comes all the White Walkers, smash cut to Arya just having killed. It would have made that entire fucking sequence, the entire show, awful. They needed that hour and a half long payoff to really bring home the whole season. And if you think about it that way, if you look at what goes into these battles and the journeys of the characters to get to that point, I think it actually brings a lot of like depth and wealth to those specific 2 episodes. Now, the last episode, you get to kind of see like where Dany goes fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But like
The Mad Queen.
The last episode, the most recent episode.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
most
the time of
recent
recording.
episode is episode 5 for
Episode
us
5,
right now. Yes, as of recording. And I personally, I think a lot of people are complaining about things, and of course, everyone's going to complain about something, but
It's subverting expectations.
I just think that honestly they could have spread out the past 2 episodes over 4 instead of just going for 6. Make it 10, because I think that's going to leave a lot more time to tie some loose ends. It feels a little rushed.
The transitions are quick.
That's what it is. It's like, this is happening. This is happening. It's like, I understand why they're happening. I just feel like there could have been a little more time to build up to the final, like tying up loose ends on a couple different storylines.
But to counter that point, though, the earlier seasons were all about the character development.
right.
You shouldn't have really that much character development in this last season. It should all be done at this point. Now, if
Agreed.
you remember in some of the earlier seasons, to do that character development, let's say point A was one really big moment and point B is the next big moment, you'd actually see that travel time in several scenes from A to B as character development. You don't need that character development anymore, so that transition between A and B is not really necessary.
Do you mean
Right.
like how it would take a couple episodes to get to King's Landing?
Yeah, like for example, when Jaime was traveling with Brienne
Mm-hmm.
from the north down to the capital,
Right.
there was a lot of scenes with them and their journey to build both of those characters. To
Right.
do something like that in this season, it's pointless and kind of a waste of time.
And a lot of the characters are like set in stone, and that's why everyone looking at like the whole Dany turn is like, oh well, why is it happening now? It's like, actually, this has been like foretold. Like what I think was interesting in the last episode, that a lot of people that I've seen like commenting of like bad writing and stuff, is like the stuff that happened in this episode was all foretold in much earlier
Like the end of
episodes.
season
Yeah.
2, she has the visions of
Yeah,
It's
she has
been
the
a
vision
long
with-
while.
with-
Yeah.
covered in snow, but it turns out it's ash. And also Bran, the first time he touches the wirewood tree or the weirwood tree, weirwood tree, he has a vision of a dragon flying over King's Landing.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember.
So like
that image.
they paid off these things, and I think people just. I think a lot of the comments and stuff that I've seen on like different message boards and stuff about Game of Thrones is that like people like blaming George R.R. Martin for not finishing the books, and
You can't get into that though.
They're blaming the writers.
yeah, they're blaming the writers.
Yeah.
But again, like, how are you going to wrap up a fucking show this massive? Not everyone's
No.
going to be happy, and I personally, I'm 100% happy with how it's going right now. I'll probably hate the next episode just because I hate how all series end. I've never been really thrilled with a series finale. It's very rare for me.
Except for Lost. That was
No.
the exception.
no,
Oh.
God, let's not talk about it.
By the way, now that you said that, I have a meme for you. I will show you between this. But it's
I like the
it
first.
just
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no. After you.
I was gonna say I like the first season of Lost, but then I got lost halfway through.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, that was bad. So do we want to continue on this? Do we want to wrap it up there, or do we want to kind of shift gears into something else?
Yeah, and side note, message Steve with spoilers from Endgame.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
right, yeah. DM me. Apparently, because just make it terrible. for
Slide into
myself.
his DMs,
Yeah, slide on in there.
boys.
Yeah, guys, come on.
All right, so let's switch some gears. Harry, you were telling me about Easter.
Okay, I got, I guess, a few little anecdotes to kind of go over. So, I guess around Easter, I forget if it was like a couple days before, a couple days after, but there was like an adult Easter egg hunt.
Oh.
Where'd they hide the eggs?
Where to hide the eggs? Look, it is so pinchy in my butthole. It is great. So fantabulous.
Okay.
It was at a, I forget the name of the bar, but it's in Skipback, down in Skipback.
Is it the hotel?
No. Hotel Fiesole.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
No, it wasn't there. It was
Oh.
a bar down the street and across the street.
Justin's?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was at Justin's. They have a little bit of a field behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was a couple thousand eggs just thrown out into a field.
Wait,
I was
couple
like, fuck.
couple thousand?
Oh, it was a couple thousand.
Yeah?
There had to have been because there was like a couple hundred people
Yeah.
there for it. Yeah.
That's a lot of
So you're
eggs.
expected to maybe get a few eggs, like 2 or
Oh.
3.
Oh, Leanne and I played competitive.
Oh.
I'll get to that point in a minute.
Oh,
but
boy.
You
Go
buy your
ahead.
tickets to this thing. They give prizes. There's either candy that are in the eggs, which some were mushy because I guess they were sitting out there all morning.
Gross. That's great.
And they had little tickets inside as well saying, hey, you can get this prize, a Stella glass, Stella apron, which I actually won.
You want a Stella apron?
Oh,
Stella
nice.
Of course he did.
All right.
Oh my god.
Look forward to you making some food in that
yeah,
one.
I'm just going to be in that. Just
Nothing
that.
else.
Just that. No
And
pants.
nothing else.
It's a women's small.
Well, I mean, that's appropriate.
Perfect.
So it hides everything. Everything's hidden.
So we all line up to do this Easter egg hunt, and they're just like, oh, so you can only fill your basket kind of thing.
Yeah, just fill it, Harry.
Man, it's got.
So they
Just so
finally say, everybody go kind of thing. Everybody just runs out and just starts picking up eggs.
Yeah.
Like, I saw a couple people with like 3 or 4 eggs in the basket. Leanne and
Smack him on
I
the head.
were like trying to set them on top of our basket from them falling over. We had so many. We were just like grabbing them left and right and like scooping up piles of them.
Super greedy.
Oh, yeah. We each
I
had
love
like
it.
Raking 'em
15,
in.
Yeah.
16 eggs apiece.
Wow. So what prizes did you win from this?
An apron.
Okay.
I think. What else did we get?
That sounds great into the microphone, by the way.
Yeah,
I know.
very wispy. I forget. It wasn't.
Only the apron.
No, come on.
The apron
There's
is
got to be more.
A beer cozy.
Oh my god, a beer.
sucks.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, they weren't great prizes.
Wow.
Now, here's the thing I fucking hated. So it costs, I want to say, $10 entry to
Yeah.
get into the thing, right? And they had cheap prizes. They weren't like amazing or anything like that.
Right.
So you think when planning, right? Oh, I have 20 Stella glasses. I make 20 tickets.
Right.
Apparently that wasn't the case because they were running out of prizes.
Oh.
How does that happen?
Oh, Jesus.
That's called piss poor planning.
How does
Triple
that
P.
happen?
Uh,
So there was a couple people who were like, "Oh, I want a Stella glass," and they're like, "Here's a beer cozy."
So you gotta race to get the egg, and then you gotta race to the prize line to make sure you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I
Yes.
thought that was a little fucked up. Like I wasn't too thrilled about that. But you got I think you got 2 free beers and entered a raffle as well for $10.
Was the raffle anything decent?
I forget. I don't think so. A couple bouquets of flowers and a couple gift certificates to stores in Skip Back, but they're all like for grandmas to go shopping
Oh,
in. Like
right.
like
Yeah,
my
Skip Back.
grandmother loves the Wooden Duck store. It's like in the back or something.
I'm glad you clarified.
The wooden duck.
Wooden duck.
Wait,
It's like this like
Stellar.
old holiday knick-knack shot. Like they have all like the
Wow.
Christmas displays and kind of
Just
shit
wanna
like that.
knickknacks.
I know. Just
Thingamabobs.
wanna make sure.
Yeah, the thingamabobs. We got the
Trinkets.
thingamabobs in this corner and the knickknacks over here.
Wood thingamabobs. Got it.
So that was the Easter thing. Then we went to Ott's and then to GameStop where Ralph and I met same store manager.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
fancy.
I don't remember. So I guess the other little story, I'll just go over this real quick. Went to Justin's bachelor party recently.
Who's Justin again?
Who? That's his sister's
Brother-in-law.
Yeah, soon
Yeah,
brother.
soon to be
Soon-to-be
brother-in-law.
brother-in-law.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
It's like a week from now.
Yeah. The one
I
who
only
the
met
one
him.
who took the sister off the market.
When I got there,
Oh,
there's this guy like laying on the ground.
oh my God!
Apparently,
Where?
when he was setting up the tarps, he slipped in some mud and like fell and like busted his back.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
wow.
All of a
Real
sudden.
bad to the point where they had to back up a car and he crawled into it.
Wow.
Like after an hour of just laying on the ground.
Holy shit.
Yeah, felt bad for that guy. And I heard he didn't even like he didn't even get up the tree to climb and do it. He like took one. He lifted his foot, fell, and that was it.
Well, I hope he gets
Wow.
back on his feet.
Get out! Get out!
No, I hope he does great.
Good thing they didn't leave him behind.
Some real back-breaking labor he was doing.
He's like a tree and leaf.
All right, now let me get back to my story.
So the guy,
The guy slipped and fell.
He slipped and fell. It
After
wasn't even on a
Easter.
tree.
Yeah.
What else
So that
after
was like a
Easter?
little side story. So we did play a pickup game of football at one point. We just played two-hand touch.
Football?
Because the grass was
Oh.
a little wet. First play of the game, I went running, and then the ball went the other direction. I went to turned
Wait.
too fast, slipped and fell right on my chest.
Yeah.
And
Oh wait, I thought you were hit.
no.
I thought somebody
no.
like hit you, and that's
Nope,
why you
nope,
cracked a
that
rib.
would have been a better story.
Oh,
But like I thought I just knocked the wind out of me, and it like hurt the rest of the day. And then the next day was awful.
Wow.
I was
Wait,
like-
Ralph, did you watch this happen? Were you there?
no! Just the way he told the story, I thought he
I think
was.
Ralph
hit.
was there.
No, I
Ralph
wasn't
got
there.
the invite.
Yeah,
I wasn't there.
But like that was like 2.5 weeks ago, and my chest is still killing me.
Now, would
I
that be a
can't-
cracked rib or a busted rib? Does anybody know?
I don't know. Haven't been to the
Uh.
doctor. I don't really want to because that would cost me a fortune just to wrap it.
Was
'Cause
it
what
on
are they
the
really gonna
Yeah,
do?
that's all they're going to do.
left
Exactly.
or right side?
The right side.
Well, it's gonna heal wrong, and you're gonna be all crooked and weird.
I don't think a wrap is gonna fucking do
No.
much help.
Well, I mean,
I'll put like 18 band-aids on myself.
you
So-
go. No, just one on your nipple.
That-
and you'll be
that
fine.
doesn't seem
That's
healthy.
2 bones this year though.
Are you bruised?
No.
Like you're.
Two-
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's
I
not-
did look. I've been looking. I've been checking. Like I feel like it feels fucked up when I press on it.
Is it your?
that's-
Is it your floating rib?
No, I can't be
don't
good.
know. It's like-
Harry,
It's
just
like right below my nipple.
take off your shirt.
Hold on.
No, because
No, where's it at?
because remember in December, I fucking coughed and had a coughing fit so
Exactly.
hard that I fucking fractured my
Yeah.
rib.
So where is it?
How long
let's
did
take
that-
Let's take a
how
look.
long did
Take your
that-
shirt off.
It took about a month and a half.
Go ahead. No, where's it at?
All right, so it's not your floating rib. Ooh, that's
right here.
You know what? You probably your cartilage.
you can-
Your cartilage is probably bruised. Is it
Where's
in
it at?
between the ribs? I'm not going to touch your chest.
Not in between the like
Here, feel this.
yeah.
It-
Rub
look,
my nipple.
Look. You have you have a piece of cartilage that goes over the front.
I'm not
It's
a
like
doctor,
right-
and I
right
don't
there.
want to look.
Yeah. Don't press. Don't press.
It's probably the cartilage. It's probably you probably bruised your cartilage.
Go to urgent care. You can afford it.
Do you not have health insurance?
I do, but it's like a $1,500 deductible.
Well,
So the first
that's-
$1,500 is out of my pocket.
Yeah, that's what a deductible means.
Jesus.
That's
I'm just saying.
I got it.
It just
Yeah.
It's a lot. If I go to the doctor once a year and it costs me $1,500, like it's only good if I plan on going to the doctor a lot that year. So
Right.
if I'm going to the doctor, I'm really fucking myself up the rest
Just
of this year.
Just go to the doctor
to
once.
really
and
get my
that's
money's
it.
worth.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
wait
go.
until I got a limb on the ground. Then
I
I'm gonna
probably
go to the
should have,
doctor.
like, because I broke my finger back in January. Like,
Right.
if I would have went then, this would have been so cost effective to
Yeah.
go now. But since I didn't go in January, I'm not going now.
So do we just need to break another finger so you go to
No,
the
I'm not
doctor?
doing. Like, my finger's still fucked up too. That was 4 or 5 months ago.
Did you straighten it yourself? I don't understand how you can not.
Well, Leanne had a splint that I wore.
Break another finger or a rib. That'd be great.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
so,
go ahead.
so I don't really have anything else to say or share. Like I've just been like playing games.
I
That's
really
about
don't
it.
have any interesting
No.
stories. No, can't say
Okay.
that I do.
I've been Game of Throning, and now I'm just like all on Harry and breaking another finger, so that way we can get the deductible taken care of. You need
Oh,
to
he
see a
still has to
doctor.
pay the deductible.
Yeah. Oh, I
Breaking
know.
another finger doesn't make the deductible go away.
No, it just makes you actually have to utilize it. So we're good. Trust me, it's fail proof. Come on, guys. All right, breaking fingers. Come on.
Cracking skulls.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for this week. And tune in next week, and we will have Dead Space.
Yes, and couple of Harry's breaking fingers.
Stay sexy.
Go ahead.
Stay sexy.